Subscribe to me or you will fail your semester exams.
Hey, I'm just gonna ask this on behalf of everyone since it's on the front page. Spinning sheriff when?
Our animator isn't here, left parenthesis.
Does that mean there won't be any skins for a while with animations? Or do you guys have extra skins ready to go in the backup pile?
Sadly it does mean we'll be low on skins with animations for a while. I hope you all still like the stuff we make.
Probably won't get an answer, but will the current FOMO-based store ever go away and give the player far more choice? Or has it ever even been under consideration?
Currently there are no other plans for the store to change the model that drastically. Like with Night Market, we are trying different methods as an additional method of store engagement, but for now we'll be sticking with the same featured bundle and set of rotating skins.
Is it out of the realm of possibility for the black market to have a more frequent reset?
It's a possibility. We're still figuring out the best path for the night market for the future and haven't landed on the long-term design.
Will new sorts of knives release anytime soon, instead of the usual daggers/swords/claws? Will there ever be an opportunity to buy player cards/buddies from old bundles, such as the Elder Flame or Prime bundles?
Yes. This wasn't something that was widely talked about, but we have what we call archetypes for our melee weapons. Originally we had tactical, assassin, and aggressive, and those set up base expectations for the specific type of animations and movement sets we had. With Oni and Ion we introduced a new set we call Fury. Over time, as we develop new skin lines and see new opportunities, we will absolutely want to add more archetypes to create other sets from and for the bundle content. There is a world where those come back, but not in the same way. No definitive plans as of now.
Would it be possible in the future for you to give knives such as the Elderflame dagger the same color styles as the weapons? I think it would increase sales. I wonder what even made them not do this in the first place.
We were actually a pretty small team, so we had to make some hard calls to do some stuff, but not other stuff. Once we have more artists on the team, we'd like to start doing melee variants. I don't know if we'll allow back to add them to old sets or focus on the new ones though. It'll depend what players want more at that time. We run lots of surveys to figure out what players want, so it might seem like lots of folks on Reddit want something, but the wider player base is actually wanting something else instead.
I have a few questions I would love to get answered. 1. Are all skins released so far in the game going to be retired with the end of this episode? 2. Will there be some way to reset the night market? With 32 days left and 6 skins, some people got nothing they wanted. It makes no sense. You have enough time to at least reset it weekly. 3. Will there be any way to obtain skins from previous battle passes, even purchasing them? 4. Will we ever see an increase in the amount of skins that are currently displayed in the store? 5. Will you ever offer a sale on Valorant points?
Initial thinking on this. W1 no. They will have the same accessibility that they currently do coming back in your rotating shop in the night market. 2. Unfortunately, though we do plan to bring it back for 2021. QZ3, we don't currently have plans to bring back Battle Pass content, as we want to respect the players who grinded for it during the window it was available. However, we may look to reevaluate this if there is enough player interest, and enough time has passed, that we don't make those players feel invalidated. 4. We're still evaluating what the shop should look like in the long term, but there are not current plans to change the amount of skins displayed in the shop at this time. 1.5, no current plans to do.
When will we see a feature that allows us to equip a different melee for each side?
We've talked about opportunities to have multiple skins brought into a game. The biggest barrier or issue with this app is performance and load time. We've definitely discussed if this is worth doing, and how, but no definitive plans right now.
Are you considering new outfits for the characters in the game in the future? The glove will be nice.
Agent skins, everything from gloves to full-on thematic overhauls, are one of the things players most often ask us for. We've for sure talked about them, but executing on them requires a ton of strategy work and a ton of testing. The last thing we want is to deliver on something so desired by players, only for it to fall short of what players want, or worse, ruin the competitive integrity of the game. We can't say whether or not we've committed to undertaking such a big project, but the conversation is for sure on the table.
Do you think about creating new weapons for the game? Many people want one on the rifle.
Yep. We definitely are thinking about expanding the arsenal in the future.
Do you guys plan on making another Karambit knife in-game?
I love that players consider the gothic knife a Karambit because that definitely wasn't our intent. Haha, we just took it as being similar to Rework or Dragon. We definitely want to do a real Karambit that you can spin on your finger. SOONTM.
Will Agent Weapons ever consider getting finishers?
No, sorry.
Do you plan to rework the night market before it comes out again in 2021? I don't know the stats, but I am pretty sure it flopped as many people got only blues and greens and therefore didn't buy anything. I understand it's luck percent, but I still feel it's unfair, Colin.
We have lots of ideas for how we can improve this shit if it comes back.
Are there any plans to potentially add in fan-made weapon skins, kind of how XCO does it?
There are no current plans to add fan-made weapon skins into the game.